Hello internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time I answered some questions. A week ago, I uploaded a video about getting 400 subscribers, and saying I'm doing a Q&A video. A bunch of people left some questions, so figured it's about time I answered them. And some people asked, like, multiple questions, so I'm going to save those for last. Alright, first question from MD Gamer 2.0. What's your favorite episode of DBZ Abridged? I am going to have to go with the History of Trunks special. I thought it was funny. I loved a lot of the jokes. Loved the way it tied into so many past episodes. And I thought the way that they handled Trunks finding future Gohan in the rain was just beautiful. Like, it was so perfectly done that I just love it. And I'm not even ashamed to admit this, at that scene, that there were almost tears. Alright, next question from Keir Armstrong. When you first saw the Red trailer at the end of Season 10 of Red vs. Blue, what were your first thoughts on the video? I'm gonna have to go into a little bit of backstory on this one. See, I got into Red vs. Blue, like, kind of late at that point. Like, Season 9 had, like, finished. Then sometime after that, a friend of mine was like, hey, there's this show called Red vs. Blue, you should check it out. And I did. Like, marathon the whole thing, like, from seasons 1 to 9. And then when I got to the last episode of season 9, I was like, okay, I want to watch season 10 right now. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's not out yet. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting for season 10, and a friend of mine told me that he heard that there's a chance of them ending it at season 10. I'm happy they didn't, by the way. But back then I was thinking, what? No! No, I just got into this awesome show and I love it. Please don't take it away from me now. So when the final episode came out, I was excited and kind of nervous because I was worried that it was gonna end. So I was waiting through the credits thinking, okay, maybe there will be a hint to a season 11. Then when the credits ended, I looked at how long the video had left. There was, like, a little bit more, and I was thinking, please tell me there'll be a season 11. Then I hear music, and all of a sudden, it says, a new series by Monty Ohm. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what this is. Then all of a sudden, next thing I saw was Ruby with her hood down. I was like, okay, who is this? I have not seen this person before. Looks like the Red Riding Hood, though. Let's face it, we all fought it. All of a sudden, Wolf's attacking her. I don't know what's going on. Suddenly, she pulls out this and starts shooting him in the face with it. I'm thinking, okay, that's a pretty awesome gun. And suddenly, out of nowhere, that gun then becomes this. And my mind is blown. By the end of it, I was thinking, I don't know entirely what I just watched. All I know is I want more of this. After the Red trailer, it was just a massive waiting for white, black, and yellow. And I've loved Ruby ever since. Oh, and of course, I heard shortly after the Red trailer that there was going to be a season 11 of RVB, so yeah, that happened. Alright, next question from Thomas Billington. What's your favourite series or video you've reacted to? Okay, series-wise, I'm not too sure. Like, I love all the series I've reacted to for various reasons. Ruby, Death Battle, DBZ Abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, 1 Minute Melee. I love them all for various reasons. I'm not sure if I can pick a favourite, like, series as a whole to react to. But I do have a favourite video I've reacted to. And it's the Death Battle episode, Yang vs. Tifa. Mainly because like that was my first face cam reaction, and I was worried about how it was going to go because I'd done audio only reactions for a while. So I was just sitting there thinking, is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? How's this gonna go? It was so well received, and I've basically been doing face cam reactions ever since. Well, aside from the ones where OBS decided to go out of sync. Still annoys me a lot. Oh, and by the way, just a quick warning for anyone who's new to my channel and might think, oh, I might go and watch that. Watch the actual death battle itself first, and before, like, take note of when the death takes place, and when you decide to watch my reaction to it, turn the volume way, way down before that happens. Right? So, you've been warned, just in case. Alright, and now it's time for the multi questions at this point. Alright, from St. Puffed 111. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm really sorry, but you know who you are. What's your favorite Pokemon / Pokemon type / Pokemon game? Also, favorite gym leader, region, enemy group, legendary, shiny, and starter. I would say my favorite Pokemon is Charizard, mainly because, like, I don't know, I just find he's got really good type coverage with, like, TMs, two moves, that sort of stuff. Plus, every time I've picked him as, like, my starter in any time he's available, he's always, like, kicked ass, taken names, hasn't let me down. Hell, I recently played Pokemon Red, and he beat every gym leader single-handedly. I feel that says a lot. Oh, and I'm also going to do the same thing with Pokemon Silver. I've traded a Charmander over to it, and I'm going to see if I can do the same thing in Johto. Alright, favorite Pokemon type? Alright, when Pokemon X and Y first came out, I knew of the Fairy type, I just didn't know exactly what they were weak to, so they kind of seemed a tad OP to me at the start. And I don't know, my instinct just told me to kill it with fire. Basically, anytime I saw a Fairy type. Plus, a lot of the Pokemon I really do like do tend to be fire types, so I think I'm gonna go with fire type as my favorite type. Pokemon game, I would say, is Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because me and my brother would always play the original Gen 1 and Gen 2 games when we were little, and he always kept my ass, so that's not relevant, I'm just throwing it out there. But these games take me back to those days, and there's also just so much to do in those games as well. Like, even in the originals, after you beat Johto, you go right back to Kanto, beat all those gym leaders again, then fight Red. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there's even more. Like, there's Gen 3 stuff, some Gen 4, there's more legendaries you can catch. You can actually re-challenge gym leaders. And best of all, your Pokemon actually walk behind you. That's a feature I want in Sun and Moon, by the way. If someone from Nintendo is watching this for some odd reason, put that feature in. Do it. Favorite gym leader, I would have to say, because of the anime, I am going to have to go with Brock, because I liked him as a character in the anime from when I was a kid, and also, when Tracy was... Like, I missed the episode where he left the group, and then Tracy shows up, and Brock's gone, and I'm just as a kid sitting there thinking, who the hell is this? Where is Brock? What have you done with him? And stupidly again, when I was a kid, I also missed the episode where Tracy left and Brock came back. So I was just watching the new JoJo season. And at the opening, I just see Brock running with Ash and Misty, and I'm like, yes, Brock's back! I love this show again! Not that I hated the show when Tracy was in it, it's just, I really didn't like Tracy. Plus, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, those innuendos. I'm sorry. It's just talking about how he and his Pokemon are, and I quote, rock hard. I'm not your mind, alright? As for a favourite region, I think I'm gonna go with Johto. I'm not 100% sure why, actually. I like all regions, just for some reason my mind goes straight to Johto. Enemy group. I think I'm going to go with... I think Team Rocket, just for nostalgia, really. And the fact that they do appear in multiple games. Like, you think you've beaten them in the originals, like Red and Blue. Then all of a sudden you get Gold and Silver, and it's like, oh, Team Rocket's back! So you gotta defeat them again. Yeah, I think I'll go with Team Rocket. Alright, Legendary. I am gonna go with Suicune. Because one of my favorite Gen 2 games back in the day was Crystal. Because I hated roaming legendaries back then. It always really, really, really annoyed me. Because my brother told me that, oh, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, or Raikou, however you pronounce it, they'd always run away, and it would really annoy me because I really wanted to catch them. Then in Crystal, I go up to the tower, Entei and Raikou, or Raikou, however you pronounce it, ran away, but then Suicune walks right up to you and challenges you. He knows that you're a worthy trainer and wants to test you. And since then, always liked it. Oh, plus, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, I would choose Charmander as my star. I had no idea he was in the game, but then I bumped into him randomly. I was like, Suicune's in this game? Awesome! I wonder where Entei and Raikou, or Raikou, however you pronounce it, are. But then I had a look online, and it turns out it depends on what starter you pick, so I was happy. Shiny. That is a hard one. Magical Wow Wow. Out of all the shinies that I actually have, I'm going to limit it to the shinies I have. Part of me wants to go with Rayquaza. Rayquaza? However it is you're meant to pronounce it, whatever. I don't know, just think it looks cool. And starter, well, should be obvious, right? Okay, last set of questions. I saved these for last because there is a lot of them. Alright, from TK Hulk, and in brackets, Tsunami Kazegari. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I didn't, but you know who you are. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Who do you like more, Wizard or Boomstick? Okay, I like them both for various reasons, but I also think you can't really have one without the other. They're both really meant to come as a set. Because, let's face it, Death Battle would not be the same without either one of them. We'd watch it and think that, something's missing. Although, only slightly, I think I'm going to have to choose Boomstick. Mainly because he brings a lot of the comedy. He knows his weapons and dinos. And, hey, in his own words, he can science too. Oh, also, unlike Wizard, he does have a PhD. Don't believe me? Here's a clip.
What a cop-out! Those of us with degrees had to work hard for our doctorates.
You do not have a doctorate.
Yaha! Check it out! Got it in poultry science, specializing in the frying.
Well, holy shit.
So does that mean he should really be called Dr. Boomstick? Whatever. Have you ever played Team Fortress 2? If so, who's your favorite class? If not, would you believe me if I said the 9 classes you play as in are a lot like Sarge, Simmons, Griff, Donut, Lopez, Tucker, Caboose, Washington, and Doc from Red vs. Blue? Yes, I would believe you. And no, I have not played Team Fortress 2. Heard some things about it here and there, but I don't know, I just haven't played it. In fact, I don't even know what system it's on. But if it's on PC, I'm usually more of a console guy, so that might explain it. What do you think of the Little Mac and Wii Fit Trainer shipping? I had no idea that was a ship until I got this question. Although then again, it's the internet, so technically anything can be a ship if you really think about it. I got nothing against it. If people like it, good for them. But my own personal thoughts on the couple themselves, I bet she'll whip them into shape. Or he, whatever you're into. Are you a brony? I had a feeling I would get this question. And, no, I'm not a brony. I mean, I've never seen an episode of MLP. I know of a few things about it, mainly thanks to the YouTubers Shamble1995, Johnny Fireflame, and Animated James. Oh, by the way, Animated James, I recommend watching his Sonic vs. MLP series. It's absolutely hilarious. And very well animated, by the way. Yeah, I've got nothing against the show. I mean, it's getting a large fan base of like male and female, so whatever it's doing right. I say keep it up. But I do have a friend who's a brony, so that's something. Who are some of your favorite characters in DBZ Abridged? Right, so Goku for some of the stupid stuff he says, Vegeta for whenever he gets angry, Popo for obvious reasons. Really enjoying 16, Krillin because of the owned count. I know it's just right off the top of my head, but I do like all the characters that they've got going so far. What are some of your favourite moments from DBZ Abridged? So far, I would have to say my favourite moment is this.
Really? Do you hear that?
I feel that.
What the devil is that noise?
Ah, time for a delicious sports drink, huh? What the heck is that?
Purgatory. Hell. Denise? Denise, do you hear that? Oh God, is that my wife? Leave me alone! You already took the kids! What more do you want?
All right, Mom. Once that time machine is done, I can go back into the past to save Goku and my father. Daddy?
Huh, that's odd. I don't feel anything anymore. I wonder if we lost it.
I am here for it.
For what?
Dragon Ball. I need that Dragon Ball. Give it to me. One you took. I need my wish.
Are you okay?
I think you're right, broke Vegeta.
Shut up, Ghost of Nappa!
What was that?
I'm not crazy! You're crazy! Especially you, Nappa!
Hey!
Who are you talking to?
Dragon Ball! Hands now, please.
I don't really have it.
No.
What?
No.
Uh,
No. Oh, wait, what? Where am I? Why are you here? Where's Nappa?
didn't you kill him?
Yes, of course I did. He's dead. Forever.
In Death Vessel, what were some characters you enjoyed learning more about? Pretty much anyone that's from an arcade fighting game. I mean, I don't play those games mainly because I suck at them. That's really why. But I do enjoy learning about the lore and the stories and how like certain characters have interacted with each other. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with basically anyone from an arcade fighting game. Right. Have you ever heard of Saitama from One Punch Man? Yes, I have. Uh, I'm not really sure what I can say. I haven't like seen any of One Punch Man, but I've got a friend who's telling me to look it up. I might do one day. But I have heard from another source that it's basically Dragon Ball Z on steroids. So, we'll see what happens. Have you ever heard of Squirrel Girl from Marvel Comics? Yes. I don't really know too much about her, other than the fact that I believe I've heard that she beat Doctor Doom, and I think Galactus with just an army of squirrels. Don't quote me on that. But I think the one thing in media I've really seen her in is there was this Fantastic Four cartoon on Cartoon Network that I watched when I was younger, and they were auditioning for a new member to replace the Thing. Squirrel Girl shows up with just squirrels. Immediately, the Human Torch just goes, "Next!" And he's just got squirrels around him, and he looks really annoyed. Alright, what do you think of my top 15 Season 3 Death Battle ideas? Captain Falcon versus Captain Commando. I don't know much about Captain Commando, but I would love to see Captain Falcon in a death battle at some point. Ken Masters versus Terry Bogard. I know of Ken Masters. Not so much about Terry, but yeah, if it's a good fight, go for it. Okay, I'm not sure if I can pronounce this character's name, and I don't want to attempt it, just in case I like butcher it horribly. So I'll put an image, like, about, let's say, here. Versus, I believe that's Sasuke from Naruto. I don't know too much about them, but hey, if it's a good fight, go for it. Sub-Zero versus Glacius. I want to see that. Please, let it happen. Okay, this might be another character whose name I can't pronounce, and I don't want to risk butchering it horribly. So, I'm just gonna put an image, like, here. Again. Right, versus Ichigo. Don't know too much about either, but if it's a good fight, go for it. Sora versus Pit. I know of Pit mainly from Super Smash Bros., not so much about Sora, but I've heard it's a heavily requested fight, and yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Sure. Okay, for these next two, I'm just gonna put images like here. These two fighting. Again, if it's a good fight, I say go for it. Right, Kenshin versus Zoro. Wait, was that one? I think that was a 1 minute melee as well. Yeah, I don't see why not. Go for it. Peacock versus BB Hood. Another 1 minute melee, but yeah, if it's a good fight, go for it. Zero versus Meta Knight. I'm not too sure about. I don't know too much about Zero or Meta Knight. I mainly know Meta Knight from Smash. But yeah, if it's a good fight, go for it. Alright. Little Mac versus Ippo. Yes, I want to see this fight too. Although I have seen some suggestions of Little Mac versus Rocky Balboa. Not too sure how I feel about that one. But anyway, I'm just going to move on. Kenshiro versus... Okay, this is another instance where I just put an image, like, here. I think this is another 1 minute melee as well. I forget to pronounce the character's name. I don't want to horribly butcher it. So, I'm gonna just have that image. I say, yeah, go for it. Names are hard. Alright, Virgil versus Sephiroth. You know, I actually wouldn't mind seeing this as well. Naruto versus Luffy. This is a fight I wouldn't mind seeing as well. It's been heavily requested. And I think it's about time these guys were in a death battle already, whether it's against each other or against other people. Let's see what happens. Squirrel Girl versus Saitama. Wait. Defeats anyone with an army of squirrels. Defeats anyone with one punch. I am intrigued. And that's about all of them. Oh, and there was one other question I got in another video, but it was deleted before I even got a chance to answer it. So I'm just going to put it in there anyway. And it was asking if I have a Spartan outfit like I do in my profile picture. Oh, I wish I did. Alright, so that's all of them. Should I do another one of these at some point in the future? Who knows? Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and sure subscribe if you want. And I'll see you later. Bye.